Hey YouTube, it's Carla or Changing 56, and today is July the 7th, 2014. And yes, here I am in my lovely attire, my outfit of the day, another wonderful hospital gown. This story started last night. I started having this pain in my back, and it didn't matter what I did last night, I was very uncomfortable and just very uneasy. And when I finally woke up this morning about 6 o'clock, I had pains that radiated all the way through my chest to my back, and it never let up. It just was continuous. And I knew when I called my PCP what the nurse was going to tell me. I knew she was going to tell me to go to the ER. Don't wait. Don't cross. Go. Don't collect $200. Don't do anything. Go to the ER. And sure enough, when I did, that's what she said. She said, "You know." I said, "Yeah, I know." Because I already have a stent, and I've had numerous heart caths, and I have heart disease. So, that's one of the reasons I had gastric bypass surgery, is to try to make some of these things better. So, long story short, I stayed in the ER for about 4 hours. They got to me right away. The doctor came in. He said, "You're going to stay." He said, "EKG looks good. That's a good thing." He came in a little later. He said, "Your heart enzymes look good. No negative markers. You have not had a heart attack, but based on your history, you're going to stay and see your cardiologist." So they had to find me a room. I mean, all the rooms technically are private rooms here, but this hospital stays full. And they do have a few corner rooms that are semi-private. So this is a semi-private room, which it's okay. I'm dealing with it. But here I am. I will have a heart cath in the morning. I got a little upset. My cardiologist came in, and you have to understand, he really is the best, and he's Greek. And it's kind of hard to understand him sometimes. And he doesn't have very good bedside manner. My mother did not like him at all. But if I have to have somebody work on my heart, he's the one I want. He's the best. He was the head of the cardiac department at UAB, and UAB is excellent hospital in Birmingham, which is University of Alabama, Birmingham. And he is partially retired, and there's a lake here, and he's moved up to the lake, so he's here 3 days a week, which is good for me. And I saw him last year in May, and he basically dismissed me and said everything looked good, unless I had some problems, which I have not had any chest pains or anything since well before gastric bypass, which, according to the records, my last heart cath was 3 years ago in 2011. Anyway, he came in, he started asking questions. He said, "You're taking cholesterol medicine?" I said, "No." Well, he pitched a fit, and he chewed me up one side and down the other. Why? I said, "Because that's what I was told. I was told, my surgeon and my PCP, they took me off everything." I said, "And you even saw me a year ago, and you said everything was okay." Well, he chewed me up, spit me out, wanted to know why I wasn't taking aspirin. I said, "Because I had gastric bypass." He said, "Oh." I said, "You're the one that wanted me to have this over 5 years ago." I said, "You're the one that started this process." Well, he knew I was upset. I was almost in tears. His nurse was in here. He said, "You're having a heart cath in the morning." And he walked out, and she tried to smooth things over. I said, "I know how he is, and it's okay. I'll deal with it." But I've been dealing with all these things. I've had surgery. I had a colonoscopy. I had the GI. I'm trying to deal with the whey issue and WHEY. I said, and it's this on top of it was just not what I needed. So long story short, I'm having a colonoscopy. Heart cath, arteriogram in the morning. If he needs to put a stent in, he'll place a stent while he's in there. What can I say? That's part of why I had this surgery. I told y'all I have numerous health issues. So here you go. And I'm doing what I'm supposed to do as far as eating, and stuff still rears its ugly head. So that's my story. I'm going to add on here what they brought me to eat and a little story at the end, but I will let you know tomorrow after everything, how everything goes. Hope y'all have a great week. Bye. Okay, I told the girl that I needed no carbs and lots of protein.
and fruits and vegetables. And she brought this in. She did great. She said, now, I didn't tell them to do the cake and the roll. They put that on there anyway. I said, that's okay. I won't eat it. I said, but you did good, because I hadn't had anything to eat all day. There's no way I can possibly eat all this. I did eat. That was like a chicken thigh, and I've eaten some green beans, and I've probably eaten about all I could eat right now. Look at that bowl of fruit. It's huge. It's a huge bowl of fruit. And but I have to tell you, when I got up here at lunch, I mean, it was like 2 o'clock before I got into the room, and I had not had anything to eat, and I was starving, and they brought me a plate, and it had, I'm sorry, I'll turn you around, or I'll add more to this later, but I'm going to finish the story. They brought a tray. It had 3 cookies, 4 packs of crackers, noodle soup, and a chicken salad sandwich on white bread, and tea. And I said, oh, I just can't eat any of this. And I said, but I'll drink some tea. Well, I took a swallow of tea, and it was sweet tea. I about died. So finally, I had to have something. So I scraped a little bit of chicken salad off of the white bread, and that's what I had for lunch. So I was rather hungry, but she made sure that tonight I had unsweet tea with lemon. So she did good. I'll drink the tea when I get finished, and I'm going to keep some of the veggies to snack on a little bit later. But here I am in the hospital. I'll give you more later.